In the last week of July 2023, Ann Arbor experienced a power outage that impacted thousands of residents. In November 2018, at my very first meeting as a City Council member, I introduced an amendment to provide initial seed money for resilience hubs in the City of Ann Arbor. I would like to add an amendment that would add funding for the resilience hubs and the $10,000 for resilience hubs and the $25,000 for municipal clean and renewable strategy implementation. Since that initial funding nearly 5 years ago, various city staff and elected leaders have boasted about the value of these resilience hubs.
Some of the priorities that Missy has put together for her office, we are looking at building resilience hubs in the neighborhoods, whether it's part of a new fire station or if it's a standalone structure, part of a rec center. But we do want to be prepared in case of emergencies, and we want to do it in a way that's equitable.
We just found out today that we are part of a peer exchange around resilience hubs. So I think that's an area we're really interested in. So
in April 2019, resilience hubs were discussed again as part of the annual budget process.
Resiliency hubs or resilience hubs is something that Dr. Stoltz is a champion for. The goal is to have the first hub designed in the coming year and then start the implementation in the second year of the financial plan.
In May 2019, resilience hubs came up again at the Energy Commission as part of a longer list of sustainability initiatives.
And so here, those are things, and I'll walk pretty quickly through those because I know you have the slides, but things like our green rental housing initiative that we're working on, resilience hubs, the time of marketing or home energy disclosure.
In April 2020, Ann Arbor City Council approved the A2 plan to promote carbon neutrality. That document identifies a cost of over $5 million for resilience hubs. In September 2020, the city issued a press release boasting about improvements at the Northside Community Center Resilience Hub. A ribbon-cutting ceremony celebrated the location, which serves as the administrative building for a local nonprofit, Community Action Network. In October 2020, the Energy Commission considered the establishment of a resilience hub at Northside Community Center.
And this was really the first, what we're calling kind of a resilience hub. So, for example, if there's any kind of natural disasters that happen, especially with climate change or any natural disasters or any kind of disasters in general, these can act as central hubs where if electricity goes down, neighborhoods can still have these community centers they can go to, they can turn to, and these community centers can really help with anything from, for example, charging your phone, getting in touch with people, anything that you need. I mean, this kind of creates this centralized emergency hub.
MLive reported on $20,000 in funding that was awarded to the Northside Community Center to ensure functionality in the event of electrical outages. In August 2022, the city announced that Community Action Network had been awarded yet more money through the Sustainability Department's grant program. In January 2023, the Community Action Network and its executive director were featured in an article about the city's climate action millage and how an additional $6.8 million in annual revenue would be spent. CAN Executive Director Derek Miller described solar arrays and batteries that had been installed at Northside and Bryant community centers. Budget presentations for fiscal year 2024 included explanation about ongoing work to expand resilience hubs through partnerships with Community Action Network, the Ann Arbor Housing Commission, and Peace Neighborhood Center. In May 2023, City Council approved a budget that includes 7 additional staff for the Sustainability Department. Since 2021, the Sustainability Department has more than doubled in both staff and budget. The 2024 annual budget confirms that the category of expenses for program management within the Sustainability Department tripled from 2022 to 2023. The climate action millage increases the annual budget for the Sustainability Department by nearly $7 million. In June 2023, the city issued a press release celebrating the opening of a second resilience hub at Bryant Community Center in collaboration with the Community Action Network. Council members attended the ribbon cutting and promoted the accomplishment on social media. In early July 2023, the Community Action Network received another $250,000 to support decarbonization efforts such as community engagement, storytelling, and on-demand support for ongoing work. On July 26, 2023, thousands of Ann Arbor residents lost power, many of them for several days. The city's water treatment plant was impacted by the power outages, and residents were advised to avoid using non-essential water. As temperatures climbed, one resident posted on social media, wondering what the city was doing. Where were the cooling centers? Where was support for vulnerable residents? During the power outage, the city directed residents to the public libraries. Community Action Network posted on Facebook that their capacity at the resilience hubs was limited due to internet disruptions, and staff might not be available on site. Residents were directed to visit their website. Will Ann Arbor be prepared for the next power outage? Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this.